Hey there guys, what's going on and welcome back to the Ultimate RTG. And oh my, if I were to tell you I've been playing my best FIFA all year, would you believe me? Well, I have. It's just been insane though. Some of the improvements that we've made and it's working. Like, who would have known? If you actually put in the practice, you're going to get better at the game. But anyway, enough of that. We have a 5x85 SBC that I had to do. You know, whenever EA releases stuff, I'm going to do it just to test it. Blue! Team of the season, boys! Saudi. Saudi team of the season. So that is absolutely goddamn awful, but it doesn't make any difference because what I wanted to focus on anyway is our FUT Champs grind. So how did we leave off on Saturday? Was it 13-1? I believe so. 13-1. We didn't make that many changes to the squad. It was only bringing on Coutinho in that right centre mid role, like I explained in yesterday's episode. But look at that, by the way. 85s, 88. That's all right. I'll stick that into the guaranteed La Liga team of the season, which could be coming out tonight or tomorrow. I don't really know when they drop that. But what a team to start things off. Coming up against Ruud Gullit, yeah? Yeah, but I got Barnes. Barnesy, he just keeps turning up for me. Lovely, lovely goal, by the way. The link up is real. The shot from Coutinho, we are on fire. You know, we left off from the Saturday run feeling confident. That's the difference. Believing in our ability. And it didn't just carry us, because in some of these games, I did get outplayed. Not just out-teamed, outplayed in the middle of the pitch. But it's more to do with realizing how your opponent is playing. And then just to keep a nice defense. Just literally shut them down, and then eventually I'll chip away and maybe create 1 or 2 chances against them. And it's about taking those chances, which is going to obviously improve our ranks. But it's more to do with also the composure that I've shown this weekend compared to like previous weeks. Instead of losing my head, and I genuinely mean it, you guys probably won't even believe me. Weeks ago, months ago, I would be so salty. Literally over everything. The touches, the rebounds, conceding goals, losing games. I was just acting like a sore loser. And it wasn't nice to see. And I was thinking, I don't really feel that way most of the time. Like just in natural life, I'm just pretty chill. But when I was playing FIFA and a lot at stake, you know, I wanted the best rewards. It got to me. And it was not healthy at all. It made me feel really low after the games when I wasn't doing as well. And it's just not a vibe. So I really try to make an effort just to chill myself out. And if things aren't going for you, is what it is. And I've been doing that, but also playing competitively. And I can put my hand on heart to say, I really genuinely feel that way now. And I don't rage over the game. And it's literally mindset. And I think you guys, if you're someone also right now that is like stressing out and you're getting annoyed, just take it easy. It's not the end of the world. Even if you get elite, if you get gold, if you get elite 2, it's just a game at the end of the day. Just trying to enjoy yourself. And I feel like it's really showed. Like in this game, I came up against someone who was using that new objective, Isaac, and he destroyed me. The guy was moving really well with him. So I'm definitely going to get that card and try him out for myself. But just him being 6'4", he towers over pretty much everyone. And the strength, it was really difficult to defend against. And we took that loss and we were, I think it was 15-2 at the time. But it's how we are responding and bouncing back. We're not really letting it affect us at all. And Barnes in this game, like, we're a goal down and we keep pushing. And we find our way in. And look at that. Look how dumb this is. You know? What a dumb goal. And at the time, I'm thinking, all right, well, that's just happened. But don't worry about it. You know, it's one goal. You know, like in games, have you ever been 3-0 up and you've choked a game? Yeah, you have. So what does that tell you? There are always ways to get back into a FIFA game. If it's IRL and this stuff is happening in matches, then obviously you're going to be annoyed because it's unlikely that you're going to see a team just quickly bounce back like that. But that is the beauty of football. You never know what's going to happen. But Coutinho has been absolutely phenomenal. I really enjoy this card. I want to try him as a striker. I want to try him as a cam. I want to try him in all different types of formations because I don't believe that the right centre mid role is the ideal position to get the most out of the card. Even though he's been excellent for me and he has scored some of the most clutch goals against some insane players. I faced up against 2 pros, by the way. One of them, I believe I beat. And the second one, you know what? I've got to give myself credit. It was a close game. And I really did stop him from like taking control as much as he probably wanted to. And I made a mistake in the attack. If I worked it a little bit better, I may have gone 3-2 up instead of getting scored on from the counter attack. And it was a good through ball. It was an overpowered through ball. And it was one of those where they are abusing the mechanics. And once you start getting up to like 18-2, 19-2, which I think we were, you really do see the difference of quality versus like an Elite 3 guy to a top 100 pro, and they are the best. Like even this German guy, I don't know if he was a pro or what rank he was. He might have been Elite or Gold 1. He was an insane through ball specialist. I have not seen anyone hit them as consistent as him. I was panicking. I was thinking, if we go a goal up now, I'm just going to literally tell my left wing back to stay back and just sit behind the ball, but I couldn't. It was one of those games where I really wanted to find those goals easily, but it just wasn't really happening. But we did later on go on and just win that game. Shut up shop, and we got the W. But it is really just a game of mindset, and I really have improved that. And not to mention, someone said, like, what do you think is the difference and why have you got like these good ranks now? It's not rushing defensively, and you'll see really what's going to highlight the errors. So maybe looking in on this, it just shows you really like half the story. It's not the full game. And if you've been watching and following the streams, I can say myself, like defensively we've been a unit and very, very difficult to get past. And then the one or two mistakes that I make, obviously I'm going to get scored on against these amazing players. But just phenomenal defending, and in the attack, there is just so much more time, space, composure. Not rushing, not really overplaying it at all, just finding rhythms and being confident in my play, and it has worked. But I have, like you saw there, made a little bit of an error. Instead of just rolling it out like that, it was the 44th minute, and it's things that's what I need to get better with as well. Pay attention to the time and time manage. Just hold on to it for a second, kick it out of the play. That's half time, we don't concede. But we give him a way back into the game, and it's 3-2 to him in the 57th minute. But we are not giving up. And Mateus pushing through. Barnsley, Mateus. There he is again, boys. Getting those consistent shots. You would have seen one in the last episode. He is a beast, and he loves them. Shot across goal, light work. And Barnes, look at that. That is a nice shot. That looks authentic. Like, that's most of the shots that you see IRL that go in. Bottom corner, across goal. I love it. And we want more. We smell blood. We don't want to settle for like just one goal in it, 2 goals in it. We want 3, 4, 5. We want to just dominate. And there was no letting off. It was just full momentum, pushing. This guy here, I think this was the German hitting me with the through balls. Yeah, this was the guy. He was insane. So GG to him. But what I have actually noticed as well, having Patrick Vieira alongside someone who is really attacking, and you've got the Mateus as well dropping back, that is my perfect midfield that I found on the game. That's what I personally like. And it is resembling the whole De Jong vibe that we used to have like years ago. And we have an opportunity to bring him in after our FUT Champ rewards. Now, what I will say though, is we were on an insane run. Okay, I don't even know what the record is right now. We might be like 20-2 or something mental. And looking back at like previous weekend league results, I know some of you will be like, yeah, Fuji, who played the games for you? That's what I got last week when I clutched up off stream. Who played my games? The disrespect. I played my games. And I'm grinding out here for the rewards and to better the series. But what I will say is that I was getting really tired and exhausted. Like, I was buzzing because I was playing so well. And after a while, once we hit like 23 wins, the buzz sort of stopped. And I felt really, really tired, and I couldn't concentrate. And it sounds like a really like poor excuse, but my eyes were struggling to concentrate on the game. I was in a match as well to get 24 wins, and the guy was pushing me. And I was losing the game, then I was drawing, losing it again, and we somehow got back into that and received the W. So I stopped there, right? But I was playing pretty well still. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to go and have a shower, I'm going to get some food, and I'm going to come back. Because we had the opportunity to finish on 27 wins this weekend. If I had won the last 3 games, all right? So it was about, like, what, 4 hours? No, 3 hours. I think it was about 3 hours, and I returned, right? What I should have done, okay, what I should have done is continue playing my games when I was with that sort of vibe and I had the momentum behind me and I was playing well. I was still tired, but I should have just smashed it out. Because trying to resume again, mentally, I was like broken. I had nothing more to give. I came up against a guy that had a decent team and he was up for it. I could see how he was playing and I couldn't get onto that level. I quit after 2 goals and not being a sore loser or anything. Respecting my opponent, he's grinding out here. I could not get on that level. I don't know, I just felt so exhausted and I was done with FIFA for today. So for next week, I'm not going to leave as many games for Sunday, and I will really try and push and better on this rank. So we got 24 wins with 3 games spare, but then I lost a game, so 2 games spare, which is just an insane run. That is, although record-wise, it's not one of the best we've had, it is genuinely the best FUT Champs run I've ever played. And it's right for team of the season. Like, come on, man. If we can build up a bit more form and we can start beating some of these pro players and stuff, we might sneak into Elite 1 for the ultimate team of the season and get 2 of those packs. So I will promise you, I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep going and keep trying to practice and get better, arrange some games during the week and stuff. We've got icon swaps, though, that I need to do. But we're going to continue grinding. We'll make some upgrades to the starting 11 and see if it can help us get those extra couple of ranks. But what we would love as well is just packing some of the top tier players. Like some of the teams that I come up against, not only am I getting outplayed by better opponents, I'm getting out-teamed. And if I could maybe get some luck and have myself like a Team of the Year Ronaldo, because that's what one of the pro players had. He had Team of the Year Ronaldo, Team of the Year Mbappe, R9, like, it's just stupid squads, man. Absolutely unbelievable. And they're obviously very difficult to predict. But defensively, we didn't make too many mistakes. I think that what's kind of mad is that my defending was really the worst part of my game for the past few months. And now it's turned into one of the best and what I'm strongest at. And I know a lot of you guys will say, yeah, but Fuji, you're using the 5-3-2. I think it's honestly more to do with making sure that I don't switch into my centre-backs as often as I used to. And that's really helped me out. And it's not to the point where I'm really allowing just the AI to defend. It's just timing. It's being clever with it and making sure that you're just compact at all times. And it seems like my opponents are definitely struggling to take control of games like they usually were. And that's why I was getting myself all worked up anyway, because I didn't realize how poorly I was defending, and I was just looking at, not excuses, but I was just quickly like looking to blame the game or be like, oh, what's going on here, what's going on there, instead of really looking at how I was playing, which was not acceptable, not good enough. I was basically getting mad over my own mistakes, but now I've realized, well, that's what was happening, and I've fixed it. I'm a little bit more calm now, and I can accept like when I have actually made a mistake versus when I'm just got unlucky. So just overall, I've just got better at the game. For real. For the past couple of weeks, worked on the craft, got better, and I'm feeling so good, and I'm enjoying FIFA. I swear to God, I'm actually enjoying FIFA, and I like what I'm doing in the attack as well, and I just can't wait to make even more coins and potentially bring in a Messi, a De Jong, or all of these insane players. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. But we got Elite, well, basically got Elite 3, but 24 wins, with some games spare, and I'm just ready for FUT Champs again. I want to get back in. I want to get back in. I want to make changes to the side. So after the rewards, hopefully we pack some like cool stuff, and we've got like at least 1 million to work with. And what upgrades will I make next? Well, trying to get Coutinho in the team on full chemistry. Is Isaac better than Barnes? Because I don't know if he is. Is he? Because that's what people are making out, and if he is, then I'll use him, but I don't know. Anyway, we need to go back to the club because I want to show you stats and stuff. But wow, what a run, man. So top 200 was only 27 wins, but we couldn't get that. We didn't achieve it. And with the quality of opponents that we faced, it is really, really difficult. So to go 27-3, you got to be good. Obviously, you got to be good on this game. And I don't know if I'm quite there. I don't believe so anyway. But I'm just going to show you some of the players I came up against. This was one of the pro players. He finished 27-1, or I think maybe 29-1. I think that shows you what his record was when I faced him, which I guess it was a fair matchup. But it was in a game that I kind of made the mistake. You know, I did an RBA, a rushed RBA after working it really well on the wing. And if I were to have scored that goal, we would have been 3-2 up ourselves and we got caught in a counter-attack. So to be able to still stay in the game against a pro player, it just goes to show the kind of differences and the improvements that we've already made. This guy here, 21-5, he had 2 shots, 2 on target, 70% possession. He was a little bit possession based, but I don't mind. I'm comfortable with and without the ball right now. This man here, Gold 1 player, maybe on a good day, he's Elite 3. Another Gold 1 player could be Elite 3. This guy here, he was the guy who was using Isaac. He was decent and he got some nice goals. Kind of made some mistakes, like silly mistakes against him, but is what it is. This guy eventually finished on Elite 3, so he was a competent player. These are not easy games, man. These are like Gold 1 minimum to Elite 3 and some like top 100 players. So every single game feels super, super tough. This guy here finished Elite 3, 19-4, 3-0 rage quit. Like, damn, man. This guy Elite 3, we beat 7-1. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. Seriously, we've just sort of turned up a level. It's absolutely insane. I feel like it's just getting better at the game. Mindset. I don't know. I don't know what's happened, man. I feel great, though. I feel like something finally has clicked. Let's go. Anyway, we're going to make changes to the team. Tomorrow, we're going to grind, or later tonight, we're going to grind icon swaps and stuff. We'll see what comes out, if anything interests us. But we're going to focus on making changes to our squad. So Mason Mount, I don't want to have to continue making that instant sub because it's really, really annoying. And then Bolaya, I don't want to start because I want to get Coutinho into the starting 11. So maybe, do you know what I'm going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. You guys might be able to help. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching and take care. Leave a like and I'll see you in the next one. Team out. Peace.